All right, so we're getting back to work on this Trekker. We've got it all prepped. We need to get it around to the paint shop so that we can start getting it cleaned up, getting it masked, and getting it ready to be put in the paint booth so we can turn this thing blue. Hillbilly's gonna back it out and get over into the paint shop and start working. Hillbilly doesn't know it yet, but we got him a set of wheels and a set of BF Goodrich KM3s. So the wheels showed up, tires aren't here yet, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn the wheels into bead locks. And we're gonna get us some lockers and some gears for this thing. The lockers and gears will come later. We'll go show you the wheels real quick. All right, so we ended up buying a set of 17-inch Pro Comp steel wheels because I know that he likes these wheels and he doesn't like aluminum that much. So they're the 6 lug for the Toyota. They are not bead locks, but we're gonna turn them into bead locks so that this thing will be able to rock crawl if he wants to. So once we put lockers and gears in it, it'll have bead locks, it'll have tires. The reason we went with new wheels and new tires and not just new tires or new whatever is because he does not want to change those wheels and tires. They're sentimental to his uncle, which I totally understand. But we'll get this set of wheels and tires for in case we need to go rock crawling or we need to go do some stuff that requires a little bit different tire. That's why I've got the BFG KM3s coming. Maybe I won't even tell him what we're building bead locks for. So this will come down later in another episode. He doesn't even know they're here right now. All right, we're gonna take the hood over to the paint shop. All right, we'll get this thing cleaned, start getting it ready to get in the paint booth, and then we're gonna paint it.
We'll wash all this mud off, can't have it in the paint booth.
He's got it all washed. We're gonna pull it up to the paint shop, and he's gonna start masking it. I'm gonna go into the booth, get some work done from the shop. I've got a bed and a hood to paint. So while I'm painting, he's gonna be masking and we're gonna be bouncing back and forth and just getting things done. But our goal today, we're gonna get this thing painted blue. All right, so while Hillbilly and Steve are getting that Trekker all masked up, I'm in the booth, I'm spraying a Dodge bed and a Dodge hood. So I've gotta get this complete truck painted this week. Today is Sunday, we're in here working on the weekend. We've gotta get it painted so that this thing can drive a little girl to her high school graduation. So one of my good buddies, his name is Neil, he helped me out about 5 or 6 years ago with some drywall in my house, so we're returning the favor. We're painting this vehicle for his daughter. That's why we're working the weekend. I'm gonna get this blow tack and static. We're gonna get it etched, let that sit. Then we're gonna come back in with some clear base and silver over top. What I'm doing here is I'm looking for bare metal.
Scuffing up the edges of the under the bed right here so I can tape it off. Gotta do both sides and the back. Still trying to get this all masked up, but Robby needs my help for a minute and then we'll be right back to this.
All right, so Hillbilly's been masking. I got him back in here helping me. We're gonna throw down the clear base. We've let it sit, all the etch is dry. We're gonna clear base it and put the silver over top of it. I put clear base down because it helps fill in any scratches in the 600 grit. That way when my silver goes over, I got beat up because I call it orientated or whatever, but I'm no grammar expert, but when I put the metallics over it, all the pearls will orientate correctly. I don't care what word I use, it's what I say. So that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta switch out guns, grab my silver, go back to town on silver. All right, so I got the first coat of base all down. Hillbilly's gonna get back out on the Trekker. I'm gonna let this flash off for 8 minutes, do a second coat of silver. Then we'll bring it back in, put down that glossy sauce. We're gonna be using Speed's Hecker 8096 High Solids Glamour Clear. It's gonna look awesome on this complete, turning out good.
Okay, I'm back out here doing the masking on the Trekker. Masking up in like little headlight places. Fingers are too fat for it. Okay, I got all the masking done. We're waiting to pull it inside before we put paper on because there's a slight breeze, and by the looks of it, we might be getting a storm. The guys in there are about done with that truck where we can move this in and get it all papered up, plasticed up, put it in the booth and paint it. When I was washing the fender off, I noticed a crack on the bracket. The only spot that's holding it in place is right here, which if the crack's down past that, and there's supposed to be another spot weld down here, but that spot weld's not there no more, so I'm gonna go drill a hole, weld that to the fender, and then fix the crack. Okay, so the first thing I have to do is clear the paint off around the crack. And then once I get that done, then I'll drill the hole, push it down where it needs to be, weld it, and then weld the crack. Now I'll get some pliers to press down on that to make sure it's down how far I want it, and then I'll weld it up. The fender is now fixed. Now I've got to take it back over there and make sure I get all the edges scuffed up, and it'll be ready. The fenders will be ready to paint. Just finishing up a little bit of final scuffing, and it's done.
Finally got all the base coat on the parts in the booth. Hillbilly's got this all edged out, so I'm gonna have him pull it in. Hillbilly just pointed something out that I've not noticed. He just noticed. There's a big humongous crack in this upper rail over here. Right here, this thing's cracked. Not too concerned about it at this second, but what we'll do, like look at that, it moves. What we'll do is we'll weld that up, we'll fish plate it, reinforce it, but we're not gonna try to straighten anything because there's a lot of crumples and crinkles in this trekker, so we're gonna leave it right where it's at. For now, we'll paint it, do that after. Things are work in progress.
Now I'm gonna work on getting the paper on everywhere but around the wheels, so that way when we're driving, it doesn't rip the wheel, the wheels don't catch the paper and rip it.
Well, tech static time. We've got this sucker all based out. We're gonna static control it. Get some clear on it. It's all static controlled. With this thick clear, I run my gun at 34 PSI. It's an RP SATA 5500, where I like it. But with my PPG clear, I run that thing anywhere from 22 to 29 PSI. Do what works for you. All right, so I've got 2 coats of clear. It's looking awesome. We're gonna go out and get back to work on the trekker, let this sit for about 5 to 6 hours, and we're coming back in tonight, pulling the stuff out of the booth. We're gonna move the trekker in, and we're gonna get that thing painted blue. Can't wait to show you guys what it looks like, because it is gonna be awesome. Looks like you've just about got everything masked.
Everything's masked, but the top is going plastic, and this window, because I need to be able to see, pull it in.
Well, what's good?
Time for me to take a nap.
It's like 2:30 in the afternoon.
I'm beat.
All right, well, I have something exciting for you.
Exciting, wondering what exciting is. What's so exciting about a bog?
I'd like to take a second and thank our sponsor for today's video, AG1. AG1 is a comprehensive all-in-one greens powder engineered to fill the nutritional gaps in your diet and support your body's nutritional needs across 4 pillars of health: gut health, immune support, energy, and recovery. It's packed with 75 vitamins, minerals, whole food source superfoods, probiotics, adaptogens, in one convenient daily serving. This special blend of ingredients helps your body's nutritional needs and supports your gut health, immunity, energy, recovery, focus, and aging. Vitamin and minerals, crucial for a well-functioning nervous system and a fundamental building block of a strong immune system. Dairy-free probiotics support your gut health, enhance nutrient absorption, and strengthen your immune system. Prebiotics are special types of fiber that feed those probiotics so they can multiply and establish an ongoing presence in your digestive system. So I've been taking AG1 every single morning, and to be completely honest, I sleep better at night and I don't have the 2:30 in the afternoon crash. We're gonna have him test it out because he's crashing right now, and we want to bring him back to life for later when we come back and paint this trekker. You drink it in the morning on an empty stomach and it sustains you throughout the day. I can work all day and then I sleep really, really good at night. My dad is the one that introduced me to this. He watched it on YouTube, he bought it, told me about it. I reached out to AG1, they sent us some AG1 to try. I've been hooked since. Go to the link in the description now to get your free 1-year supply of vitamin D3K2 plus 5 free travel packs on your first purchase. AG1 provides your body with everything it needs for optimal performance every single day. This is a game changer for supporting your immune system.
It's really good.
Let's get back to work. We got stuff to do. Now I'm feeling all pumped up, refreshed, and ready to work.
Okay, we got all the parts in. Doors, fenders, hood. Now we're getting the trekker in.
Trekker is in, parts are in, get it all cleaned up, get it blow tack and static, get it sealed, and get some color on it. We're getting all the paper on that we need, then we're gonna grab the plastic, get this thing all plasticed up. right, so we've got it all masked. I'm gonna go start mixing up the paint. Hillbilly and Steve are gonna hurry and get this wax and grease. We'll blow tack it, we'll static it. We're gonna spray some etch, get it all sealed up.
Just do a wax and grease remover in it. This side, this door, Caterpillar to finish. And then we got the fenders. I'm gonna get these wiped off, then I'll get the rest of it. Just finishing up this last fender and everything will be waxed and greased. And then Robby come in, blow tack, static, and spray.
It is finally that time. We've got the Trekker all cleaned up. It's all masked. We're gonna blow tack and static it, get our etch primer down. That's gotta sit for 15 minutes. We're gonna be doing 2 medium coats back to back with 2-minute flash in between, waiting 15 minutes sealing it, waiting 15 minutes basing it, waiting 15 minutes basing it, waiting 15 minutes clearing it, waiting 15 minutes clearing it, waiting 15 minutes clearing it, and then we'll show you what it looks like. So anyway, there's a lot of stuff to do. All right, I'll wait 2 minutes. I'll hurry and double up that etch, and then we'll be back in 15 minutes and get some sealer.
So I got a wing window for the Trekker. It's not tinted, so I want to make it match because the other side is tinted. Can't have one non-tinted and one tinted, so why not make a match? I'm not no expert at this, but I try my best. But I like to spray glass cleaner on the tint and the window. So that way it doesn't stick to itself as you're trying to put it on. You get your handy squeegee. You squeegee it all out. And you take your razor blade and you hold it kind of like this with the window. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but it keeps pilling up. I've had to recut it a couple times. I think it's not getting dry enough, so I want to make it get dry enough. So I gotta hurry and finish this up because we have to go start sealing. We're gonna go seal the Trekker now. And then I'll finish this up when I get back.
All right, we've let it sit 15 minutes. Time to get this thing sealed. All right, it's all sealed up. 15 more minutes and we'll be back in with the base coat.
Looking good. I'm excited. This is the first vehicle that I've ever owned that I've been a part of to actually spray professionally, not with rattle cans.
Yeah, you heard it. Professionally! Because we're professionals.
Expertly.
Expert professionals.
Now that it's actually set to where it'll stick and not just pill up on me, I can finish trimming it. That's gonna be the fun one. I almost got it. Got it. I mean, it doesn't look too perfect. It's got a couple gouges here, here. But you know what? I'm not no expert, and I said that when I started. So, looks good to me.
I just want you guys to be a part of this opening ceremony. This blue is amazing.
What do you want to paint this color blue?
I want to paint everything this color of blue. Well, look, I got me gallon cans for situations like this. 1, 2, 3, go! So we're bulk mixing now. We're going 80 ounces of base coat, so we only have to mix it and stir it one time. We're gonna start with 80 ounces, see how many coats we need. Probably gonna need 2 or 3 coats.
I say 10, so there's more protection.
All right, I'll get this all mixed up. We'll get it loaded in the gun and wait for this booth to flash off and be spraying.
Very shiny.
All right, we've let it sit another 15, holy crap. All right, so we've let it sit another 15 minutes. It's time to base it. All right, Hillbilly, before I go any further, is this the right color?
Looks good, but we need shiny.
All right, there's no turning back. It's going blue. first coat down. We're gonna let this sit for 8 minutes. I'll come in, put a second coat of base coat, get it all orientated. It's not a real word, but it's the word I say. Thank you, internet. Then we'll get that gloss sauce on it. It's like 11 p.m. already. Trying to get this thing done. I'm gonna be leaving this weekend, so it's my wedding anniversary this weekend, so I won't be here. So we're working late, getting a lot of stuff done, trying to keep these videos rolling. We'll go out, we'll hit the flash, we'll be back in a flash. All right, it's that time. Time for the gloss sauce. We're gonna get this thing cleared with DC 5700. All right, so we got the first coat of gloss sauce on. We're gonna wait 15 minutes and get back in here and put a second one on. All right, Hillbilly, now we've got it cleared, what do you think?
I don't know if I want to take it off-road now.
That's literally the whole point of this thing.
Well, yeah, but now it has a good-looking paint job. I don't know if I can.
Yeah, but we didn't even do any body work.
Is there warranty work if I scratch it?
Absolutely not. You prepped it.
I'm saying scratch out the trees.
Nah, it's okay. All right, so we've got this thing all cleared and it looks amazing. As you just heard, Hillbilly doesn't even want to take it off-road anymore. I think that's nuts. This thing is an off-road machine. One thing, does this thing have a name?
Not that I know of.
The Trekker doesn't have a name. We're gonna need your help. Drop a comment. We gotta name this thing.
Star.
Well, I thought the Trek Star, but it's like the Bronx Star. What do you guys think? Do you have a better suggestion? Drop your comments, let us know. We're gonna name this thing and we're listening, so help us out. Got both coats of clear on this. It turned out as flawless as this flawed paint job can be. It looks super good. It's too nice of a paint job for this. This man right here deserves it. So it's 12:32 a.m. We've been here all day on Sunday, getting this thing taken care of, getting the other truck painted. So we're headed home because we're tired. So it is tomorrow. All right, so we've got this all painted. This is the very first thing that Hillbilly has ever had that's been painted nice.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Man of so few words. It looks real good. That's all I gotta say. As always, we appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, go check out this one.